Hi, how you doing there? Welcome back to Cooking with Natalie Spring Break Edition. Today is the final episode of Cooking with Natalie Spring Break Edition, and I feel like we've come a long way. And today is a very special recipe. It's a bit ambitious, but I really think that you guys have earned it, and I think that we're ready. Today, we're making mac and cheese. Get ready. For today's adventure, you will need our friend, the apron, a bowl, and a spoon. A larger spoon. A colander. A saucepan. And a lid. A Tupperware container. A stove. A source of water. Time to read the ingredients. It's ingredients time. A teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of pepper. 1/4 cup of butter. 1/4 cup of flour. That tastes floury. 2 cups of cow's milk. Specifically cow's milk. 16 ounces or 1 pound of elbows. Not human elbows though. That would be bad. 2 cups of cheddar. It's step 1. Time to tie this apron. I got it. There we go. That's not tied correctly. Once that's been tied, it's time to step 2. Fill your saucepan with water. This is fun. Let's hope that's enough. Bring your water to a boil. Yeesh. On medium heat. That's nice. Now, this is all in order to make the pasta. However, there are some different preferred ways people might like to enjoy their pasta. For example, you might enjoy your pasta more al dente. That means less tender. But you could also like tender pasta. This type of pasta is sometimes known for its infamous pasta necklaces. But today we're making art in a different form. Gastronomy. So we're waiting for the water to boil. And once it boils, we are going to add the pasta to the boiling water. How long does water take to boil? Some people enjoy putting salt in their water to make it boil faster. Should we try it? I think we can. For your information, this is an optional step, but why not? Nicely done. It's really funny how, in the time it's taking this water to boil, we could have about 8 bowls of ready rice. While you wait, you might want to have a nice cup of coffee. I love a good cup of joe. Once your water has boiled, you're going to want to put the heat down a bit, take up your lid, and then whoops, dump the pasta in. Put the lid back on, maybe stir around a bit with your spoon, just so it gets spread out. Put the heat back up and wait about 7 minutes. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Mom, what do I do? Okay, I did, but it's still like bubbling. The bubbles are like, Once you've cooked it for a few minutes, you're going to want to take out a few pieces and just taste test them to see if they are good enough yet. A little too al dente, but we're almost there. Also, things are hot and bubbles may form, as you saw earlier. They are doing it again. And I really do not know why this keeps happening. But apparently, if you lift your lid, they go away. I think it's ready. So when your pasta's ready, you turn off the stove. Be careful, it's hot. Take the lid. Oh, that's very steamy. Put your spoon down and prepare, because we're going to move this over to the colander in our sink. This is very steamy. Pour it into the colander. Wow. There's so much steam. We've done it. Stir your pasta just so it knows that it is safe and it will be used very soon. Oh, I forgot that's not a bowl. That was really What you're going to want to do is take your colander and shake it. Just so the water drains. Take your pot and rinse it. Whoa. Rinse it. Bye-bye, starch. Whoa. Water is heavy. And ovens are hot. Put your pot back on the stove. It's time to make our cheese. You're going to want to melt your butter in the pan. Put your butter in the pan and put it over medium heat. Take your spoon and poke your butter around so it melts evenly. You don't want unevenly melted butter. It's like it's ice skating. That's a sizzle. It's a sizzle if I ever heard one. Once your butter has melted, take the flour and stir it in. Add a little bit at a time and stir. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Ooh, it smells good. Keep adding the flour. If you're unsure if it's working or not, just use your great sense of smell. If it smells good, you're probably doing it fine. Oh no, no. Don't let it burn. Yeah, really just don't let it burn. It's okay if it looks like it's burning, just don't let it actually burn. Why is this burning? Add your salt. That's about a teaspoon. And your pepper. Now, add your milk. Whoa, that made a noise. Stir after you add each little bit of milk. This will help it not burn like it's been doing. Here's a little tip. You may have less time than you anticipated. I did. So be careful and pay attention to the heat that your stove is currently at. You don't want it to burn. Pay attention. Woo! It's like a milk party. Keep adding milk. Woohoo! And add your final bit of milk. Stir a little bit more. And now, it's the exciting part, people. We're going to add our cheese very soon. Well, people, we have to cook it until it's bubbly. But keep stirring, because you don't want it to burn. Who knew mac and cheese could be so complicated? Keep stirring. Oh, I'm starting to see a few bubbles. That's a good sign, because it told us to stir until it's bubbly. So it's certainly bubbly now. Let's put the heat down for a second. Open up our cheese. We need to add this quickly so nothing burns. So just open up your cheese and start to pour it into the roux. This is what we're making is called a roux. It's spelled R-O-U-X. It's French. I don't know what it means, but it's French. I put a lot of cheese in. That's okay though, because we're gonna have to eventually put all of the cheese in here. Add a little at a time. Don't add more cheese until the consistency is correct. Make sure all of the roux gets a little bit of cheese, because everyone loves cheese. If you don't, you're weird. This is some beautiful stuff. Ooh, we have our cheese. This is what my cheese looks like after I have completed it. Next, you take your macaroni, pour it. You pour it into the cheese sauce. My macaroni seems to have stuck to each other in the colander. But it's okay, as long as you use a spoon and a little bit of elbow grease, you'll get it in the pot. Now stir to coat the macaroni with this fine cheese sauce. I don't think this went well. Keep stirring to make this cheesy dream come true. Now it's time to serve yourself. Get your bowl and put some mac and cheese in it. That looks really tasty. Now take your Tupperware and fill it with the rest of the mac and cheese. This will serve as a great leftover. Well, that was fun, and I really hope that you enjoy this simple mac and cheese recipe because I do. It's hard to believe that we've finished our Cooking with Natalie Spring Break edition, but it's sadly come to a close, and we've had some great moments. And I think we've come a long way from day one, ready rice, ready in 90 seconds, to a complicated no-bake mac and cheese recipe. I really hope you've had many great lunches throughout these 5 days, and I hope you come back for more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye-bye.